the rest
Oh,
of the year.
I mean, yeah.
Because humidity gets so bad here. Oh my god.
Our average humidity is like 60% at the minimum.
Yeah, it's...
It's disgusting. If you go over to Western Australia, there is a dry heat constantly. It actually kills a lot of old people because they don't recognize how hot it is.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's actually a major problem. Over here, we just never feel like doing anything because it's too humid.
I'll like take a shower and then go walk my dogs, and I come back with my clothes more soaked than like humidity from my bathroom. Like it's.
Bro, this is what water parks are for.
I'm in Maine, and we have like 1 or 2 seasons or 1 or 2 months of just like warm, normal weather, and then our weather is just chaotic. It'll be 70 degrees one day, and then it'll be -5 the next day.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Wait, what is -5 Fahrenheit? That's like actually terrible.
Oh yeah.
That's how you freeze to death.
Yeah.
That'd be -20 for you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
How the fuck do you even get that low?
Oh, it goes lower than that. We'll get to -10 sometimes. That's probably about as low as it gets.
I didn't think Maine was that far north.
Yeah, I mean we're basically
pretty
up
high
in
up.
Canada.
Yeah, okay, I guess you are. I thought you were like... Yeah. Alright. Well, it makes moderate sense then. Also, I typed in Maine and went to Google Images, and literally all of them are of lighthouses.
Yeah, we got a lot of those.
Just
That's probably the most interesting thing about our state.
Yeah, we were actually talking about coastal cities earlier, just because like all of Australia's a coastal city. No one wants to live in fucking bushland. Fuck that.
We've got lighthouses. We have lobster, and lots and lots of. Oh, and we have moose too. Yeah, we got moose. That's apparently something nobody else has.
Get the meese. Actually, important question. What is your opinion on seafood? This is important.
On what?
Seafood.
Oh, I don't like seafood.
God damn it! I'm so alone.
Well, mostly because I worked at a seafood restaurant for, I don't know, 10 years or something. And basically, everyone works at a seafood restaurant at some point.
Yeah.
And it just ruins your seafood appetite. So all the seafood is for tourists and such.
Yeah, it's like working at McDonald's. You never eat McDonald's again after that.
Yeah.
I mean, in America, McDonald's is even worse, but you know, same difference.
Oh god, it's awful.
Yeah, well, to a different country, I always have McDonald's. I'm just like, this is so much better.
Did you know our McDonald's beef is actually 100% beef? It's not 20% sawdust.
You're lying.
Wow.
It's not rat meat. Also, wait, you have beef?
Yes.
Yeah, ours isn't beef; it's gelled fat.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like it'd be terrible.
Yeah, I
It
don't
is.
get the burgers.
Hey, at least you guys have like a bunch of other non-chain restaurants over in America. Like, chain restaurants are everywhere in Australia.
That's
Yeah, they're everywhere here too.
friggin'
We still have a lot of chain
Good old-
restaurants.
coastal South Carolina. I got barbecue. I've got seafood.
Nice.
A couple of other generic places.
Fish and chip shops are like the staple non-chain restaurant in Australia. This is like every suburb has a fish and chip shop because it's the classic. Anyway, we should probably stop talking about random bullshit. So, before Thanksgiving, I hope you had a good one, by the way. We were invading the commander's tent and engaging with some creepy woman that was walking around and causing purple flames to appear, staring off at like dead bodies in a cage, and controlling a bunch of people that weren't exactly human but looked like they were once human. She was here for some kind of research paper or something along those lines. And hostile isn't the correct word, but friendly is not either. after that, she just kind of vanished, and everyone decided to summon the waves of men to determine what they were going to do. There's not much left to explore in this area, and breaking out might be the best opportunity you have right now.
Yeah, I think that's what we decided.
Also, hopefully you can ignore the fan going on in the background. It's hot over here.
It's all good.
Actually, what is that? Yeah, there you go. Well, we're at a nice standard 85 and 60% humidity.
Is that 85 Celsius?
85 Fahrenheit. If it was 85 Celsius, I would literally be boiled alive.
It is a really warm 53 degrees out for us.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh yeah,
You guys
also
are in winter.
53 degrees.
Anyway, so the question was to fault everybody what they plan to do. The people here seem willing to follow you. Each of them will. The groups of men will act independently if need be, doing what they can to help their allies. But it seems like you lot are the most capable around here, and following your advice seems like the best chance they'll have of surviving or wreaking as much havoc as possible, as you may so choose. I'll take you guys to the fort map so you can have a bit of a decision to make there.
We're down here now.
Just do that real quick. Alrighty.
Okay. What to do?
Yes. So, you know that the south side is the primary entrance and exit to the area. The west is the militant church, which seems still relatively well defended. The archers up top, as you investigated, have been focusing their efforts to the south. The ones up north have simply been keeping an eye out and being unawares for the most part of other things going on.
Is there a door out, like a gate out on the north side?
No, there is not. The only entrance is from the south. Though, if you wanted to, you could jump from the walls. It would be perilous, but with a bit of effort you could survive. Climbing down would certainly be helpful as well. But then
Do we
you
have
would
any rope?
I'm gonna look to see if we have any rope. We have a whip.
Whip, I don't think will cut it.
Yeah.
No rope. Unfortunate. That being said, you could probably acquire some from nearby. At worst, you could always use blankets or the like.
We could tear up this tent if we needed to.
Yeah, exactly. I say we don't go south because that's where they're focusing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
The last thing we need is to run away while they're firing ballistas at us.
we've already cleared out the north area, like up here, of it's the people on the wall.
Yeah.
So I would say we go up there, get some kind of rope going down, and have everybody go.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a plan.
Can I also look for a map of the area just around? That would be important.
For the region or for where you are currently?
Like the what's it? Sorry, let me open. the Gelagon's tent. Could I look in there just for a maps of any sort?
Yeah, sure. If you want to have a look for some maps, give me a perception check. You look around and you examine a lot of the potential options that you have. Eventually, you do manage to find a book which does have some mapping of the world. And diving a bit deeper, you do have some very vague maps of the glorious empire of Infernus.
Okay. I bring them with me.
Alrighty. So, the plan is to disassemble the tent and attempt to make something out of that, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I assume the tent is held down. I mean, I don't know what the approximate picture is, but this
It is
tent
a
looks like
very large tent.
yeah, it looks like it's held down by ropes.
It is indeed. So you could take those up.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Okay, I will help him with that.
Yep.
Alrighty. You guys are able to take the ropes and make the tent collapse in on itself relatively easily. Now, the question is, if you're going to escape over the walls, which wall do you wish to go through? Both the south... the south is occupied, but the north, west, and east all present different opportunities. The north is definitely the most well guarded, as none of their firing squad is otherwise distracted. The south...
We already killed the people on the north wall, I thought.
You defeated the protectors in the area below, but you have not challenged any of the archers up top.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the top... I can do directions. Top east tower, northeast tower, we like burn down the ladder to keep them from coming down.
Yes. But that does not mean they'll be able to shoot at you from up top.
Yeah,
Yeah, this will be different. We'll have to go up.
So,
Actually, I have an idea. What if we set fire to this tent? And see if they come down.
Well, we have a huge horde of people. I feel like as soon as they start looking this way, they're probably going.
That is true. I forgot they weren't on the map, so I was just like, oh yeah, let's do that.
I mean, we could try to climb up and take out one of the towers.
If we were to try to leave, I would say we definitely go up descent. It's the opposite of where they're all stationed.
Right.
If they're firing ballistas at something, I don't want to be around for that.
ballistas are designed to perform more in sieges rather than fire upon individuals. Their accuracy against individual infantry is very low. You would more have to be concerned of regular fire from bows and arrows.
No, I just mean I'm scared of what they're firing ballistas at.
Yes.
We just fought howlers.
The north is not occupied firing at anything currently, so if you were to flee out that direction, you would be their only targets. Similar in the west and the east, though the southwest and southeast are currently occupied anyway.
Can the wall ballistas hit you if you're down here? Like, does it look like they could aim sort of down onto the wall?
They do not have enough of a turning arc, no.
Alright.
They would have to be manually taken up and repositioned, which could be done, but it would take a good minute or so.
Yeah,
to get up here, to this center one. Oh, did I?
That is the one you burned down the ladder to.
Oh, wait, the center one? I thought this one.
No. To get up to the top floor, you burn down the ladder.
Oh, for this one? Okay.
Yeah, you guys haven't burned the ladder for the one on the top left.
I actually don't see a tower over here. Top right.
Yeah.
There is not a tower there, no.
Oh.
Can we just go through there? Like,
I mean, we
Just
can try to book it in that direction. Once we get a certain distance, they're going to be able to see us from
yeah,
both
they
of
they
these
can,
ones.
yeah, they can't, but they can't shoot us from the sides of the tower.
Yeah.
And what's it called? Just using normal bows, since these are about 30 by 30, right? Or 15 by 15. It's 180 feet, all the way over here.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's giving them a better firing arc, though. I feel like if we like crowded up against the the tower and sort of like climbed down the side next to it, they'd have a lot harder time, kind of aiming straight down. But then again, we have a lot of people, so I feel like it's gonna be hard anyway.
You could also just go the route of trying to kill everybody on this tower and then just looking at it over here. Because we did go through this tower, we just snuck through it, right?
Yeah, you went through but did not kill the people up top.
Yeah, we just snuck through this one. So we can potentially just try to rush them with all of our goons.
I mean, there's probably a single ladder, so rushing them is going to be tough. But if I can get up there, I can shield us and at least hold off until you guys get up there, and we can try to take out that one tower. Then at least the right side, like hopefully the three up front are distracted, but then the right side will be kind of clear, so we can kind of head in a sort of northeast direction.
If we were to, if I would say northeast after taking out this tower. That's my opinion on the way to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we just rush the tower, clear it, head east until we like kind of. Do we know where we are in like in terms of like the big picture of the country?
Well,
like geographically speaking.
Based on Rusty's map, you are in the central western area of the country, which is very, very large. It's well known amongst most people of any geographic knowledge that the Hob Empire is massively expansive. It is the largest nation in all of the continent. So, from your position, it would take weeks to be able to reach any border. And you could realistically go in several directions. To the south would either be roughly Simdor, the home of the elves, or Darkesu. To the west would be the mountainous regions or deserts, which is unclaimed territory. That's to the southwest. To the northwest would be back to Prunai for you. And to the east would be a significantly longer march to be able to reach Chagroth or Nidiel.
I would say actually going northeast to Nidiel or Chagroth would be maybe the safest route out of here.
Well, I think we should head east.
We are on the western end of it.
Yes.
Yeah, we're by the Wood Glorious, I think, right?
Yes.
Okay, almost map.
Actually, Rusty wouldn't know any of this, so I'm not gonna comment on this.
You do have that general world map that can help you out, which is about as descriptive as what you guys have as meta knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Rusty doesn't know anything about any of the nations.
That's fair. But specifically, you have the map.
He sees the names, but he doesn't know what any of them are.
I think our long-term plans should be decided later. I think right now we should just leave to the east,
Oh, yeah,
get
yeah.
distance, and once we are quite a ways away, we can then aim in an actual direction with
Agreed.
a goal in mind.
I concur.
All right, let's get that tower.
Let's go.
Before you head out, Flavio does speak up. My allies. I must ask. The Hob Empire will certainly send its soldiers after us. What shall we do if they do send cavalry in our direction? Do you think they'll be too busy recovering, or what have you?
I'm not seeing any pens besides the one we saw down in the prison, and that's kind of messed up right now. It would take them a while.
Oh, true. True.
But I do not know what we would do if they send cavalry and it catches up to us. Of course, we could fight, but
We have what we have. Do you have any suggestions?
Oh, unless you would feel to burn the place down, I cannot offer much, truly. Unless we would take some for ourselves, but that may not go too well. I am unsure if you've ever pet any of the hobgoblins or touched any of their... Well, the goblin dogs, that's what they are, yes. But they tend to cause
Terrible
allergic
creatures.
reactions, like rashes. It's not a pleasant thing.
Well, as much as I hate to say it, we do have numbers. We probably will have numbers if they send out like a cavalry
Well,
detachment.
what we've been encountering inside this fort will be not the main army. If this is all they had, we would have taken this country years ago. The hobgoblins have a vast military.
can I look at the nearest fortresses that's listed on the map?
The one that you have doesn't mention any specific fortresses. You know that the home of the hobgoblins, the capital, is in the direction of the northeast of here. And that place will certainly have immense forces guarding it.
Yeah.
But the southern area is probably the most active war front currently. So a lot of the forces would be in that general area. From this specific fort, you aren't too certain how many people would be available to fight. But you know that you would have only dealt with a fraction of their number.
Yeah, I don't think we... I think regardless of what our plan is, we should not be planning on any sort of battle. Anytime we fight anything, we're gonna have to... It's gonna be purely defensive, retreating.
Avoid
Some of us are...
confrontation. Yeah.
Yeah, some of us are capable of fighting, so we can cover the others, but... This is going to be rough,
Yeah.
to say the least.
And I don't know where we're gonna go.
Yeah, we can...
Yeah, figure that
Work
out.
that
after.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every direction has its benefits.
How close is the capital, actually?
Based on your map and what you've learned from everybody here, the capital is a fair distance away. Maybe 1,000 miles or so.
Okay.
It would take a month for the people to be able, the capital specifically to reach here.
And would we know how significant this prison is? Like, is this just a run-of-the-mill prison that no one would care a bunch of people escaped from, or is this like Alcatraz or some sort of major,
It's-
well-known.
You guys have talked to a lot of people in here as you were going around. And what you do know is that this isn't a major prison, but it is an important area. Like, the main purpose of this city is to function as a prison. They take in slaves and prisoners and convert them to be one or the other. Many end up dying, but plenty more end up being subservient. There are several of these across the country, but how significant they would deem you is hard to tell. But if there's one thing about hobgoblins that you do know, at least this is something that Cudgel would know, they don't take kindly to failures. Those above whoever would be serving here, the Gelagon, for example, would be very determined to reclaim what was theirs and correct that failure.
I'll relay that, obviously.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I think we're gonna be hunted. By something, whether it's an agent or a unit of cavalry. I'm not sure, but
Well, it'll be nice to be back to the old ways. Feel like being hunted is probably something that Control's dealt with before.
Probably.
being on the trail is something that I'm very familiar with. So, well, again, let's get out of here, get some distance. We'll weigh our options. So yeah.
Onward.
Try and knock out that eastern tower.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, the group can head off to the eastern tower. Now then, the question does stand. How would you like to approach this? There is only a single ladder, as there was before. It prevents a massive entry, but also makes escape difficult. So only one of you will be able to go in at a time. How would you like to approach this?
Cadrell would volunteer to go first. We could. We don't have a Thunderstone or anything, do we?
Good question.
I don't believe so. I think all we have is fire and acid. No.
I could lob some of those up through there, but I feel like
Person.
that'll give away where we are.
Yeah, and I'll be right behind you. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I feel like we should try to sneak up there at first, and then as soon as that door is open, just as quickly as we can get through it, and
Yeah.
I'll try to hold them back as much as I can.
Try to use their surprise to get up before they could react.
Yeah.
At least.
Alrighty. If that is the plan. So. The ladder is before you. What will begin?
What's that?
Oh, sorry. What will you do to begin?
Well, I long ago ran out of spells or any kind of blessing, so I guess.
Haven't had the time to prepare any of my stuff. So.
Let's see. I've got. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind.
Okay. I was curious what I was going to go.
I have cause fear. I couldn't remember whether that was a single target or AoE.
I know. I think. Yeah, fear is the actual spell you'd be caring about.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll just climb up, and then as soon as I'm off the ladder, just total defense and.
Alrighty. You get up to the top of the ladder, and shortly thereafter, the enemies alert to your presence. They turn to face you. They command. What you can see up here are slaves turn to fighting what could be their allies. And, well, they command them. They draw their weapons, ready themselves, and prepare for battle. Now, can I get a roll for initiative from everybody? Cudgel, you will be on the map. On the
oh shit, this is way bigger than I thought it was.
Oh yeah, same.
I thought it was like a 15-foot circle thing.
No. So if you actually look on the map, this is true scale of what it would be. This is
45 feet.
45 feet across.
Oh my.
It is a very big fort that is very undermanned at the moment. So, Rusty and Sigvart, you will be available to turn it on the next turn, but not just yet. Only once Cudgel has, taken his turn, been able to move out of the way and whatnot. You still do get the total defense, though. And we'll toss that up. Oh, sorry, we'll just mass delete so we can get everything back on there properly.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Many, many turns. Alrighty, they are these ones. Yep. Yep, they're them. Two, 3, 4, 5. I got that. Alrighty. Guts. No, you are not that. You are. That.
Or did you intentionally turn on the voice modulator?
No,
I can barely hear.
Satan
I'm just
voice
into
is-
Thank you for telling me.
Oh my god.
I must have accidentally hit 8 at some point. All right. I keep forgetting that I have that enabled in advance, just depending on the path you were taking, it was relevant. It's that. There's another one. It's that.
I'm back.
Alright, welcome back. You dodged terrible things happening. Don't ask what they were.
Cool.
Yeah, we should do that. Ooh, not that. that's all them done. There. Good rolls of initiative, though, guys.
Yeah.
So, Cudril has just exited out the top. Rusty, you may move out if you so desire. There is... You can do a quick peer up, and there is a lot of people up there. Something worth taking note of.
Okay, well, I will step up here and... Wait. Sorry, can I look at them? What the hell? And see which ones have melee weapons and which ones have ranged weapons?
Sure. Give me a perception check just to spot everyone.
Nice. Should have got that for the map.
That would have been handy now, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
What do you want for lunch?
Alright, so you go ahead and you keep an eye out, look around, see what they all have on them. The various archers look to only have their bows on hand, maybe a dagger amongst a couple of them, just a holdout weapon. The guard just over here, the soldier, and the upper guard in the back corner all have melee weapons.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that since the archers are closer, these will be the first people attacked by, like, in melee, so I'm gonna take a shot at this guy.
Alrighty, give me your attack roll. Cool. That is a hit. What am I thinking? It's touch AC, it's a hit. Oh, I had two of them. That's why it didn't change. There we go. So, which one was it again? Sorry, just double checking for myself.
This one.
Alrighty. That still did hit. Yes, that still did hit. Alright. He takes the shot with a bit of damage to his face, bruised from the pellet at this distance, but not stopped. Alrighty, is that your turn? Done.
Yeah.
Alrighty. This one in the back. Walks over, smacks the guy in front of him in the back of the head, tells him to keep working, and strides forward. Alright, Sigvard, it is yours.
Alright. Don't worry, if playing copious amounts of Total War has taught me anything, said artillery crews are useless in melee.
Yes. Literally can't even punch.
These guys have daggers and bows.
Tell you about in Total War.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'm gonna move around this guy, like so.
Yep.
I don't know if he gets an attack of opportunity, but
He doesn't.
okay, cool. Then I'm gonna hit him. Certainly attempt to. Yeah, I have a club now.
You have a club now. However, 12 is not a hit.
Ugh.
These guys are lightly armored, but they still have a dex score, unfortunately.
Alright. That will be it for me, yep.
Alrighty. Oh, it's the one all the way up here. It's the one all the way up there. He will take a step to the side and take a shot at you, Rusty. Alright, Rusty, does a 6 hit?
No.
Alrighty. Cadril, it's yours.
5-foot step. And this will be at a +2 for flanking. 10.
No.
Like how you changed your note from +1 to -1 if that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's probably more applicable.
It's more applicable. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. I think you're done for the turn, then.
Yes.
The man in the middle commands the people around him to keep doing their job. And pulls out a longsword and starts walking towards you. Oh, that double clicked. It is this man's turn. The one who got shot. He will advance upon you, Rusty. This archer's turn. We'll shoot at Rusty because he is the closest thing nearby. Ooh, does a 21 hit you?
Yeah,
Yeah, but cool.
definitely does.
Not too surprised, but worth checking. Alright. Wait a minute. So, ignore the +2, I was looking at the wrong thing. That was for the longsword. So it's 7 points of damage as he fires off an arrow and it strikes your shoulder. Alrighty, this one back here. We'll go ahead and take a shot at Sigvard. Sigvard, does an 8 hit you?
No.
Alrighty. This one here will take a shot. Oh, does a 16 hit you?
No.
Alrighty. Rusty, it's your turn. You've been shot and you've been advanced upon. What shall you do?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna reload as my standard action. You don't have to stand still when you're reloading, right?
You can move on your turn if you'd like, but it's still your stand
Yeah.
action.
Yeah. I run over here and I yell to the slaves that are around them.
We're here to save you! Attack them!
Give me a diplomacy check. They seem to take no notice of your words. These are broken souls. Getting through to them will be a difficult task.
Worth a try.
Alright, that you done for the turn then?
Yes,
Alrighty.
because I reloaded. At level 3, I'll be able to reload as a move action.
Combat, yeah.
Just at level 3.
Alrighty. This man advances. Sigvard, it is yours. The one for you hasn't suffered any wounds.
I think I'm gonna try and deal with this guy in front of me real quick.
Oh, good.
+2 for flanking.
With the flanking, that is a hit.
And I'm also flanking, which means I get to click this button.
Ooh, it's good. That's good damage.
Nice.
You
Is that yeah.
you swing your club and strike him straight in the neck, and you hear a distinct crunch. But the man still stands, snarling at you.
10 damage, jeez.
Wow.
Actually, also as anything else for your turn. Sorry.
Tough.
That is my turn.
Alrighty. Alrighty, the boy up here will take a shot at the man that just got up the ladder, because Rusty is now hiding behind him. And that's not one. Cool. Moving on. Sorry, 5 footsteps forward. Cudgel.
Taking down this guy. Reduce their action economy as much as possible. 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
10 slashing.
Alrighty. Oh, let's remember. He looks to barely be standing, as if a single action would take him down.
Right. As my move action, I'd like to move up here. Just gonna put myself in the middle of everything.
Alright. You also do not provoke an AO from this man for bow.
I thought that would be the case.
Yeah, snapshot. Oh no.
He's a high level to have snapshot.
Somehow.
Alrighty. This one up here. He'll take that challenge. Sees you moving towards an open area. And strikes at you with his long sword. Alrighty, does a 15 hit? Don't believe so. Yeah. Alrighty. Buddy has a buddy. Who will move in behind you. This man's turn. He gets to the top. He emerges, and he begins the wonderful flank train. Oh, he actually gets a hit. Alrighty.
Every little bit helps.
Every damage is damage, you know? Alrighty. And then this man, who was... with his whopping 0 HP, he will go ahead and... yeah, he'll go for... he doesn't give a shit, you know. He'll 5 foot step back. And then he'll take a shot at you, Sigvart. Alright. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Alright, he takes 1 point of bleed damage from his standard action and falls unconscious. Feels bad, man. Alrighty. It is this one's turn, who will attempt to shoot at Cudgel. Another 15. Another miss. Oh, it double clicked. This one up here will go ahead and move up. He will ready in action. This one here will spin around and shoot at you, Sigvard.
Oh.
Does a 17 hit?
That pushes.
Alrighty. Arrow whizzes past your side, leaving a grazing wound. Rusty, it is back to you, and we have this one.
I'm gonna take a risky shot at this guy.
Alrighty, go ahead.
13 to
13 versus touch.
touch
Yep,
AC.
that is a hit.
That's 5 damage instead of 3.
And that was which one? Sorry.
5 damage instead of 3.
Oh yeah. But which target? Sorry, I didn't see the ping earlier.
Who's this guy?
Alrighty, and you have precise shot. That's good. Cool. Alright, anything else for your turn? Alrighty.
No.
Oh, good. Don't worry, I understand.
Not much to do.
Alright, this man over here walks up, pulls out a club, and swings you, Sigvard. Ooh, 22.
Yep, that hits.
Alright, 3 points of damage as he clogs you over the top of the head.
Alright.
But it's your turn for the counter bonk.
Indeed, I shall counterbonk. Yeah, I'm gonna counterbonk. Not hit him.
That is not a counter bonk, no.
I shall then 5-foot step back.
Alrighty. Good roll. Go.
I will move up here with the 5 foot. Or actually, I'm gonna attack the one behind me. That's sweet flanking bonus. 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
Damage.
Alrighty. The one behind you goes down as you slash his chest wide open. Alrighty, the one up top will go ahead and shoot at the man just there. Alrighty, he is armed now, so that doesn't miss. This one just here will attempt to swing at you despite his flank train being lost. This poor, poor man. Oh, 22 to hit you, Kudril.
What's that?
22 to hit you.
Oh, that'll hurt. That'll work.
Alrighty. Passing through the gaps in your armor, is able to land a strike in your shoulder.
Dang.
That one can be removed from combat. This boy here. We'll step up behind him and try and strike him from behind. And we'll get a hit.
Nice.
Damage continues to be damage.
He's pulling his weight, that's for sure.
Yeah, it slashes him in the back. Alrighty. The men are coming into play. May they overwhelm your enemy very steadily as they come up this ladder. Alrighty.
We've got the long game.
We've got the long game. Just hold out, guys. Just keep going.
Eventually.
Oh, that's a hit, though.
Some of you may die. That's a risk I am willing to make.
I mean, you guys went up first. You're the ones willing to die.
True, we could have just sent our guys up.
Yeah.
Nah, that's mean.
It is
One
mean.
great thing about this fight is that now we have bows that we can get people.
Mm.
I'm not an evil character. I'm just not a good guy. Not a bad guy, but I'm not a good guy.
I'm not really that good either. Pragmatic.
Yes. Also wouldn't kill people for no reason.
That one shoots at him in the back.
Wait, guys, don't worry. I'm chaotic neutral, so I'm gonna kill them all.
Exactly. You're gonna kill all your allies as soon as they cross you for a ham sandwich.
Yep, chaotic neutral.
I
Alrighty.
got that delicious LG.
Oh, wow.
The one above the soldier takes a shot straight to his leg, bleeding profusely now. And we skip over to that one, who will shoot at the man in front of him and crit, and not confirm the crit. Big sad. Alrighty. Ah, and guess what? Next up we get this. Cool. Rusty, it is yours.
I got this. I'm gonna reload. That's all.
Nice. Just gunslinger things.
Yeah. Level 2 gunslinger, by the way.
The joys.
Suffering.
Alrighty, the guard. This one is alive, and he will go ahead and counter swing. And this one is armor, so that's a miss. Sigvard, is yours.
Alright, I'm gonna help a guy attacking the blue one in front of me.
Alrighty.
Move over, try. Once this clears up, flanking pads. Aha!
Ooh, that's a hit.
5 damage.
You crack the goblin's skull open. It collapses to the ground. Dead.
Nice. That was my moving standard, so
Yep. Kudril is
I am
yours.
done.
Hitting the guy in front of me. 22.
Ooh, that's a good hit. With that, he goes down. Now all that remains are the archers, just kind of taking pot shots constantly.
And pretty much just missing.
They've got a couple hits in.
Couple.
Guys, if we start performing this well, our followers might suspect we're actually like good at fighting people.
Oh no!
Oh god. No. Drop
Alrighty.
your weapons accidentally. Quick.
Everyone, critical fumble. Alright, Kudril, anything else for you?
Nope.
Alrighty, this one up here. Yep.
Oh, actually, I have a move action, right?
You do have a move action.
I'm going to put my sword away.
Alrighty. This one takes a shot off and misses. This one is dead now. This man will go ahead and charge. Get that hit instead. Did make a difference. But he gets the hit anyway. Alrighty. This man will advance and swing. And miss. Alrighty. The one over top here will take a shot off at that boy, and he will hit. But not be able to kill him. This one will take a shot at you, Kudril. And 11 will miss.
Correct.
This one over here will step back from those advancing on him and take a shot. And no one has step up. But he will get a hit. Alright, this man finally gets his turn. He gets to show his stuff by walking up and advancing 60 feet to the top. Alright, Rusty, it is yours.
I wonder if I should shift or shoot. I'm gonna do steady aim and increase the range increment by 10, so I can hit this guy without a penalty.
Yep.
And I'll take a shot at him.
Alrighty.
Sorry, a risky shot.
Yep.
I'll clarify. 11 touch AC.
Ooh, 11 touch AC is a miss.
Oh. Damn, that would have killed him.
Yeah, it would have. You always get your high
turns.
damage rolls on
Yeah.
on your low attack rolls. That's how it works. Alright,
The ones I
Sigmund.
hit, they have to be very low damage.
Exactly.
Can't do damage with a gun, guys.
Alright, my turn.
Yes, it is. What are you gonna do?
I shall. Triple check. Yep, alright, I'm going to charge this guy. This guy over
Alrighty.
here. I get +2 to attack.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh boy. remember, guys, start rolling fully. You don't want them to get too confident.
It's boosting morale. They feel more accomplished when they kill all the enemies.
Exactly, and they won't question your leadership. All right, good roll. What are you gonna do?
Get mutinied.
Healing.
Good potion.
Good roll.
Alright.
All right.
And I can move. Let me move. Here.
Alrighty. And double click again. God damn it. It is the one at the very top. Yeah, the one at the very top. He'll take a shot at the guy that's advancing on them. Get a hit for not a kill. Alrighty. The men begin their march forward. Miss. Hit. Confirm the crit. Does not confirm the crit. God damn it. Nothing but 20s and then garbage. That's how it always goes. Yep. Not that it would have mattered. And this one down here. We'll advance up. Alright, this man. Oh, that is non-attack roll. It is a hit though. Takes a shot, and one of the boys goes down. Alrighty, that one up there. Sigvart, the one in front of you, steps back. Do you have step up?
Not.
Alrighty. He shoots you in the face. Ooh, an 18 to hit.
I see. Yes.
He shoots you square in the chest, an arrow jutting out from the middle of your torso. You take 5 points damage.
Nice.
The one down here. They'll do a similar action. Step back and try and shoot people in front of him. And the armor worked again. Yep. That man is dead. Rusty, it is yours.
Oh my lord, I'm gonna reload, and I'm also gonna move as far as I can. Let me see. 25, right there. I'm also gonna move right there.
Alrighty.
It's very impressive.
Gunslinger things.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Sigvart. You've been shot in the face. What are you going to do about it? I was shot in the chest, but still.
I'm going to drink this potion of Cure Moderate Wounds.
Good choice.
The healing round.
Heal up, boys.
Slash R? I think, yeah, slash R.
Ah, yeah, slash R.
Remember if it's slash R or slash. 8 plus 3. Ah.
Oof, that's a good healing potion.
Yeah, let me double check my math here. I am capped, yeah.
Yeah, you would have been healed 1 over max. It was a damn good potion.
No.
No.
That's an oracle thing. Do I still have a movement? I have to pull it out and drink it.
Move standard to draw and drink.
Can I 5 foot up to him?
You can.
I shall.
Alrighty. You begin the shimmy chase.
Even though he's gonna do the exact same thing.
Exactly, yeah.
But that's fine. I'm applying pressure.
Exactly. Speaking of pressure, Kodrok is shot at. Alright, does a 10 hit you?
No.
Alright, cool. It's now your turn, though. It was the one just up here that shot at you.
So we'll move.
Would you like to take the run action?
I think I lose something for that, don't I?
You lose your dex to AC.
I don't know if that means
yeah,
much
whatever.
to you.
I know it's a scary thing for the paladin.
Oh, no.
-1.
Oh no. Now's the chance. Alright, this man gets
That's
his
a
turn.
loss of like what? 5% for you or something?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's too much. It's over.
Ah, this
The
man.
game has ended.
Up. Up. Move in. Alright. This archer has been surrounded. And the bullying begins. He gets 2 hits on him, thanks to flanking. He still doesn't go down though. Still alive somehow. He stands ready to shoot at people, because fuck him. Cultural. Ooh, the one next to you has a wall adjacent to him.
How about that?
Yes. Very unfortunate. Is going to provoke an A of O from you.
Sweet.
4. That's a hit and some good damage. He regretting his choices. He takes the hit but continues his run. Turns around and takes a shot at you. Will the -1 AC make a difference? It did not.
Unfortunate.
A tragedy. Sigvart engages in the shimmy shuffle of death. And the guy gets a 23 to hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a miss.
Shit. Alright, you take 6 points of damage. There's the first one, like the wound around the arrow is healed, but now there's a second arrow right across from it, and it's like, that one's still bleeding. The man down here drops his bow and stabs at someone with his dagger. He gets a hit. Alright, you ready for it? He stabs a man for 2 whole damage. Dagger powers. The tragedy. Alright, Rusty.
I will. Last turn, I spent it reloading, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Will move right here and take a shot at this person. Risky shot. Finally.
That is a hit.
14 to hit. 12 damage.
Alrighty. He takes the hit. The bullet dealing significant damage to his chest, but he still stands. The dent in his armor unfazing him. Sigva, it is yours.
I will continue our dance. Oh wait, hang on, let me... he has a bow, right?
He has a bow.
Oh, haha!
I walk around him with too much of a cocky step in my stride.
So he fumbles to... and then I bonk him.
Then you bonk him over the back of the head. Oh, if only you rolled one higher.
This way he has a 5-foot step towards...
Oh no! Alright.
Growling.
That you done for the turn?
Yes, that'll be it.
Alright, control. There's a man above you. He shoots at you. Ooh, 19 to hit.
Ooh, that will hit.
Oh my god, the -1 AC came into play.
It actually helped.
Wow.
The tragedy. Alright, 4 points of damage.
It's fine. I got my
You got your healing potion, you're
my
fine.
A out of it.
Alrighty. Kudril.
in charge range of both of them.
Yeah, take your pick.
I'm gonna go for the one above. Charge. So this will be a +2 to hit.
Yep. That's
22.
a hit.
At least one of us are rolling well.
Yeah. Alright, anything else?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, this man here will begin the beatdown. And succeed. Alrighty. They take down one of the archers all by themselves, guys. Aren't you proud? Alrighty, this one can move up and just make an attack. He has flanking powers.
Yay!
They don't make a difference. Someday. This one here can also run up and make a swing. He does not have flanking powers. It don't matter. And he confirms the crit. Cool. For the man on 1 HP, naturally. He goes for the big overkill, slicing off the hobgoblin's head. Alright, this one down here. We'll run straight up. Alright. The one down here will shoot at your back, Kudril. 6 will miss you.
It will.
Both those ones are down. Alrighty, it is that man getting added in. And he will see that basically everybody here is dead. Run up over to here. Alright, Rusty.
The last guy. I'll move right here and then reload.
Alrighty. I feel you, man. Don't worry.
Next level.
Next
No, that's
level.
fine.
Sigvard, it is yours.
Yeah, I guess I'll just run. How bad is running for me? Okay, yeah, I'll just run to this guy.
Alrighty. You run at him. He is intimidated. Menacing steps. Alright, seeing that people keep streaming out of the ladders from downstairs, the hobgoblin here is going to continue to fight. Alrighty, that is a 22 to hit you, Kudril.
Yep.
For, 8 damage.
Dang.
Rolling high. Time to return the favor, though.
$18 for 9.
Alrighty. You're both wounded, but each of you still stands. This one down here. We'll do the 120 sprint dash. This one here will also advance forward. Where's that one then? Oh, here. Can he get into charge? He can charge. Can he steal the kill? Not on a 3, he can't. That man is alive. He has 2 brutish people standing next to him, so he walks over to this corpse and shoots an arrow at one of you. And he hits that guy. For 2 damage. Damage is damage, okay? It works for the enemies as well. Alright, that's a miss. Alright, Rusty. You're reloaded.
Okay. I will steady aim again, which extra range, and take a risky shot.
Alrighty. See what I mean?
+2, 5.
Alrighty. He takes the damage, but is still standing.
Oh my god, I am.
Look, as I said, 23 to hit, minimum damage.
Surprised you can't hear my head banging on my desk right now.
Yeah, it's probably the best. Alright, anything else for your turn?
No.
Alright, Sigvard.
I think I'll leave.
You have faith?
Because this guy is just within charge range. Do I go to yoink my teammate's kill? Secure the kill himself.
He could be shot again. You're really just doing him a favor, let's be honest here, man.
That guy does go next. I'm just worried about action economy here. I'll go ahead and do it.
Take him.
+2.
Oh. This is where you get the kill stealing. Oh, God. Alrighty. He continues to fight on. He steps back and takes a shot at you, Kudril, because you've been the one that's been slapping him the most. Alright. A 9 to hit.
Nope.
Alrighty. Your turn.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. Alright, you managed to fell the goblin.
Was there one left?
There is only one left on death's door. Alright, this guy up here doesn't get to participate, so he's gonna run down to here. This man here runs up, takes a swing. So it's actually there, and the power of flanking hits. And his minimum damage actually kills him, so. Alright, cool. And with that, the last hobgoblin on this tower falls. Now, the slaves have been steadily loading and firing the crossbows, so the ballistas at people as the time has been called for. But it's been much slower going without anyone to be directly assisting them or firing.
I will ask them to stop.
They seem rather listless when you do so. Can you give me diplomacy or intimidate? They seem to just follow along with the last orders they were given.
Can I look out over the edge and see what they're shooting at? Now that I'm up high enough.
Yeah, you can. Can you give me a perception check? So, you peer off to the side, and you can see that there have been numerous ballista bolts fired upon the ground across buildings and the like. There are numerous dead howlers and hobgoblins alike out the front gate. But something that's very noticeable to you is that some of the ballista bolts have just kind of broken in half. These things can pierce through solid stone, but some of them have shattered against something out there. And you can tell that many, many hobgoblins have died with spines covering their entire body, similar to what the Howlers had done to other victims beforehand. But while there are hobgoblins still engaged against howlers on the field, where the bolts are currently being fired, you don't know what's the most significant thing that you can actually spot down there.
I'm gonna loot these corpses, these archers.
Alrighty. So,
Need a bow, but a boys.
alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that it? Yep. Alright, you find 5 longbows. For everyone who wants to write this down.
Yeah.
There is about 100 arrows split amongst them here. 5.
Nab some of those.
Sorry?
Nothing. I'm just saying I was going to grab some of those.
Alright. There's also 3 additional on each person, but they are different. They look to have been hollowed out in some fashion.
Oh, the long arrows.
Yeah, you assume so. They're called whistling arrows.
Right.
They all have masterwork leather armor. So there is 5 sets of that, and there are 5 daggers.
Masterwork leather.
Yep. Because why not?
But okay. Then you said about 100 arrows.
Yep,
were
100
taking some,
non-whistling arrows. Sorry?
Just saying that Pudgel was taking some, right?
Yeah, I took 20.
Okay. 80 arrows. I will combine with this other entry up here for 100.
1,000.
Oh.
1 million.
Oh.
And 4 ballistas.
Yeah, good luck looting them.
We are. We're taking them with us.
Alright. Let me just check up the weight of ballista.
Sure, we have enough guys that we could lug one of
Yeah,
them in.
I want the ballista archetype. The dragon.
My
That is a thing. You could do it.
I was gonna say my backup character is a siege wizard. Who needs a siege weapon to be able to function. So
Yeah.
You guys are just getting ready for when Sigvat dies, obviously.
yeah.
Of course.
Alright. Where does it
But
say?
I
This
would
is our
like
keep
to
now.
You don't worry.
tower, yeah.
We'll
But
just
I
keep
would like
this.
to just never leave. To cut the ropes on the ballista, or like otherwise disable them.
Yeah, you can sabotage them easily enough. And the men that are just steadily trying to work, aim, and fire them just kind of stand around uselessly at that point.
Okay, well, I start to get the ropes ready on the side.
We should probably go
We'll go back down.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to go drop down a level first.
After
Come up the stairs
going
and
down.
then slide down the rope.
Yeah,
look
while
at
they're
that.
doing all of this, I'll go down and start setting up the ropes.
Yeah. Alright, how much do heavy ballista weigh? I'm curious. I have to find this out, just for my own sake.
If it's not that much, we'll take them.
Yeah, exactly.
Engines.
Ballista heavy.
Alright, about
There are
100 kilos.
2,000 pounds.
We can
no,
take
that's-
it.
Yeah, you guys got this.
Got a 1,200-foot range thoh, so you know,
Yeah.
It's one of those I got this moments where like you try to pick something up and then you just break your back.
Yeah. No regrets.
We would basically have to like completely have it like on top of a bunch of people lifting it. Like,
5d8 damage.
now we do have the manpower. We could theoretically, although it doesn't fit down the ladder.
How much does it sell for?
Let's see. 800 gold. So
Boy,
that's
wouldn't
sell that for 400.
I'm just imagining like cavalry, like manhunters are hunting us, right? And they see us on like the top of a hill, and they're like, "Oh, there they are!" And they blow their horns, and they, "What's that?" And a bolt just into one of them.
Yeah, it's straight through one of them.
Yeah.
But no, I don't need.
We could use these ballistas to fire at the other towers.
It would
Yeah,
take
I
a
don't
bit to
think
maneuver
they're
them around,
ballista.
but you
Yeah.
Are they
could.
mobile? Are they?
I don't think we
wheels, or are they
should-
mounted?
We shouldn't tell them that we're leaving.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll only be a matter of time before they notice that one of the towers isn't firing it anymore at all.
Well, no, they weren't firing. This tower wasn't firing at anything, I didn't think.
Oh, this is one of the ones on the south. It was indeed.
Oh.
Oh, well, the
This is the east one, isn't it?
Oh, you got. Oh, that's right. You're in the very middle. Yes, you are correct. You are safe in that regard.
I should just rotate.
Sorry, for some reason, I thought you're in the southeast. No, you're in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because our plan is sort of to now head east northeast. Try to get, because now the east side is pretty much clear because the southeast tower is firing at howlers and such, and
Yes.
the northeast tower is missing. So we've
There
got a
isn't
pretty
a
clear.
northeast tower, yeah.
Sorry, I threw myself off because I forgot to rotate the map 90 degrees.
Worries.
Okay.
That is alright.
Alright.
So yeah, we'll. As much as I would love to carry a ballista, they're pretty heavy, and also I don't think we can actually get it down. It probably doesn't fit through the ladder in one piece.
Does anyone know the make hole spell? Throw it off the side.
I
know it.
I'm sure if we take apart some of the ballista, we can get enough parts to devise some sort of pulley system.
I know the non-magical make hole spell.
I have mending.
Yeah?
We'll just do it in small increments.
Fix it splinter by splinter. Don't worry, we got this.
We have a bucket full of splinters. Just every day we use
Yeah,
mending.
definitely disable them in case they see us running away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I guess we'll start. How many ropes do we have that would reach the bottom? Like, because we just have one rope, we're gonna be here a while.
No, we have more than one rope.
So,
Uh,
with the amount you managed to pick up, plus if you're taking stuff, if you're going to try and take stuff from the ballistas themselves,
Nope.
no, not the actual ballista. If you're going to try the rope that's and the
ropes
cords
from it.
used in.
yeah, like
Oh,
general
yeah.
supplies we find
Yeah,
lying around.
yeah.
That's what I was going to say. not.
Leave them alone.
We're not trying to take the ballistas. That was just the joke. Don't worry, man. Alright, you're able to get about 3 ropes that will fully reach the bottom. So this will still take some time, but not
Yeah.
as long.
Alright, so we'll set up our 3 ropes. Who wants to go down first?
Bommel will raise his hand.
See,
Yeah, Kadral will go last.
my concern is
Rusty will just jump over on their own
if
already.
we get attacked by something on either side, up or down, we're gonna need someone who can handle themselves.
Yep.
Bommel lowers his hand.
No, I mean you can go first if you want. I won't mind.
No, please. I'll be fine. It's
You
quite
don't look
alright.
like you're gonna be that useful on the march anyway.
Rusty jumps over still. He just wants to leave.
Yeah, I think you two should go down, and Kadrel will stay on the top and help people over and kind of monitor the situation up here.
Sounds like a plan.
Rusty says he'll scout the area and start sprinting away. I'm joking.
See ya!
And there we go.
And he was never seen
Never
again.
heard from
Oh, goodness. But anyway,
yeah.
alrighty. So, people begin to climb down. Who here feels like making me a climb check? Now, I would like you to recognize the incredibly high DC of climbing down a braced wall of a rope. It is a absolutely gut-wrenching 5.
Honestly, I might fail that.
I can't. I'll make the
Got a few problems in that
I have a
regard,
-2 on climb, so I was actually scared.
too. I've got a -3.
Plus
Oh, actually, if I put my shield away, it'll only be a -1.
Eh?
7, but that's only because I have points in it.
Alright.
Nice.
Rusty and Sigbart, you're able to climb down safely. You reach the bottom, and there is nothing down here to take note of. The number of bodies out here is relatively low, all things considered. A few invaders every here and there. Most of the action seems to have gone on far to the south.
Okay.
But for now, it seems like it's a safe landing.
Yeah, we just kind of stand guard, keep a lookout for anything that's coming as people slowly make their way down.
Alright.
3 by 3.
Yeah, Rusty's
I'm
just
gonna
getting a little bit
attempt to-
trigger happy.
I'm going to attempt to aid whoever the weaker ones are down.
Tahani is old. Let's see. He's fine. Would you like to try and help Bommel down?
Yeah, everyone.
Alright, cool. With aid, he can
He
pass.
dies.
Yeah.
No,
He
remember,
falls and cracks his neck. Breaks his neck.
Oh no.
this fool cannot kill Bommel. He is the highest number of levels out of everyone in this group.
Wait. Can I try to sabotage Flavio's rope?
You can.
No.
Would you like to?
No. We'll sacrifice him some other way.
I just wanted to know that it was possible.
We could use him as bait.
I mentioned this earlier, like, the dwarf, I will probably intentionally try to kill him, but Flavio, I won't intentionally try to kill him. If he dies, I won't be sad. But I'm not going to intentionally kill him.
My character will intentionally bully Flavio. He hates him for no reason.
Poor Flavio.
Alright. So hopefully we get everyone, all 200 of us down without a hitch.
Yeah.
I mean, what's up? You did lose one person in the battle on top of the fort.
Oh
I assume
no.
we gave his gear to someone else.
Yeah,
But keep our numbers up.
you know, got to keep that fighting force fighting.
Recycling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Yes. By the power of taking 10 on climb checks, everyone is able to get down. Never forget, taking 10 is a very useful skill.
Time.
Uh,
Probably.
I mean, taking 10 just takes as long as normal. It just can't be done in combat.
Oh, yeah.
And this isn't like too risky of a situation where you can't concentrate. I mean, it's pretty risky, but not too risky. There's a couple stumbles and falls, and a few people get minorly injured, but nothing that can't be salvaged. And with the help of Cotrell at the top, you're able to get down without too much of an issue. So, you're now on the outskirts of the fort. What will you do from here? Outside, you can see to the south there is more city. That is where the majority of the place goes. And this fort stands at the top of a hill as a central defensive point.
I say we go opposite.
Yeah, I don't think we want to go to the south right now.
Yeah. Closest path out. Just
Actually, now that
wildland.
we're on, when we were on the tower, I'm guessing we kind of looked. We looked out to see at least kind of the city, right? Did we not?
You would have been
Did we
able to
look
see
at it all?
a good view of it, yeah.
What was it? What did it look like?
Beyond the bits of fire and damage that's been clearly going on in the south, it is quite a large city. Just guessing numbers, you'd say there's well over 1,000 people living there, probably a few thousand at the minimum, plus what on top of whatever slave prison population is here. It's relatively well fortified in the south, and this fort seems to be the only major defensive position up in the north. There are stables and houses further down, but that is all you could really see from your vantage point.
Still no idea what they're shooting at.
Other than
You
howlers,
know what howlers. Yeah. Same thing we fought in.
Oh yeah.
Physical. So yeah, going north would probably be our best bet in terms of getting out of this city as quickly as possible.
that is pretty accurate, yeah. There are defensive emplacements on the south, but from here, it seems like this is the safest way to escape from this point. There are no great outer walls that you need to worry about in this place.
Okay, cool. That was my next question. So yeah, I guess we'll head. I'll be like a northeast. Because we still don't want to get hit by the other tower that we didn't clear out yet.
Right.
So yeah, we'll head a northeasterly direction. I guess. Corral everyone. A light jog.
Yeah, nice and casual, that kind of thing.
We don't want to
I will
exhaust
take the
ourselves.
whip and whip Flavio.
Why, though?
I hate.
It's fine. He has armor
Flavio.
on. He can't feel it.
Yeah, that is true.
Actually, that is true. He will
Just a
take
little
no
rat person.
damage.
Yeah, just a little rat person whipping him to no effect.
Go!
Yeah, go faster.
Yeah, I guess we don't want to do like a full-on sprint. I don't think it's probably not.
No, yeah. What's his name? Bumble will pass out.
Bommel. Yeah. He might die.
Oh no. Him, I don't care.
Yeah,
He'll
it's-
give us money if we escape.
He did
Have you
say
ever
that.
heard Have you ever heard the expression? You don't have to run faster than the bear, just faster than your friend. He's not my friend, so I have no qualms running faster than him. But we're not. Are we running through like actual town at this point, or is it?
No,
is
the
this more on,
north
like, the
is
outskirts?
on the outskirts. There is no town in this general direction. It seems left unattended otherwise.
A group of 60 odd people,
Just running away.
various stages of equipment and prison clothes, running in a column, would probably not.
Yeah,
look
probably
very good.
catch somebody unawares. But
So I guess we just
oh, go ahead.
run off into the sunset.
You
Or sunrise.
disappear into the sunset. The question you must ask yourself is, how long are you willing to run for? No one pursues you immediately that you can see. No alarms are raised. Instead, the distraction of whatever is going on in the town is enough to keep the hobgoblin's attention. And with the tower taken out, they would have been able to spot you. You are mostly safe.
I'm guessing after either killing all of them or all of them dying, it'll take them a while to actually start caring about the prisoners. So I'm going to be, like, taking it fast enough to, like, not tire out, but still get a decent distance.
Yeah.
And I'd say we just keep going until somebody has to stop.
I think that's pretty fair. Another thing, what's the terrain like now that we're outside of
Let's
civilization?
have a look-see. Alrighty. Now, we are in this area. Let me just get that up.
Because if there's things I made sure to put points in, it was survival and knowledge geography. I mean, I'm a nomad anyway, but, like,
You know.
I thought they might have some use.
They will indeed in this campaign. That is for certain. Labels, icons. Alright, so you guys are in the relative lowland of the area. Off to the west is high mountains, as is to the south. North, it continues to steadily have a decline. Most of the area stays relatively flat in this place, though. There is, from where you're positioned, it's kind of hard to tell, but mostly grassland and wasteland surrounding you. Dead trees and tainted grass is all too common in this place. There is some form of water that you know of off to the west, a long river that you would have passed by at some point. And that leads all the way back into Pranai's territory.
As much as I don't... Well, okay, I think we should go to the river just to get some water.
That's probably a good idea.
I don't think we should stay by the river very much. I don't think all of us should go to the river to get water. We just need enough to carry enough for people. Because rivers tend to have boats on them.
Yeah, I think it's a good
Yeah.
start anyway.
Yeah, we'll head off to the river, try and get some water.
Alright.
Maybe the next day? Like in the morning? How far away is the river?
The
Yes,
closest position would be if you were to follow the main road through the Hob Empire, which, you know, that's an option. It is about 100 miles.
Oh. Oh my.
It is quite the distance to reach there. There are smaller rivers that are going to be less pure sources of water that run off from that, but they would serve your needs if you are desperate.
I've got purify food and drink, but I don't have it prepped at the moment. But once we rest, which I would like to do anyway, I
Yeah.
can set that up. So, I also have create water.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's a cantrip, so...
So I just cast it a million times.
Exactly.
The water you've got. The other thing. The other half of survival.
Right.
Food. We have a lot of people to feed, and I think even the god of the survival skill will have trouble scrounging up enough food for all these people.
Yeah. Food will definitely be challenging.
Can I do a survival check to, like, I don't want to say gather food, but like get the gist of how much food I could get feasibly?
Yeah, you could do that. At the moment, you're moving too quickly to try and plot out and find
okay,
live off the
yeah.
land in the meantime. But you can figure out how much you would be able to get.
I think we'll run for a day until, again, people need to rest, and then we'll discuss more fine options, or something.
Alrighty. So, give me a survival check to like plan out how much you think you could get from this area.
Would I also be able to help him out with that?
If you were to be assisting him in the act, then yeah, sure. Alright. Looking around as you guys travel through the area, moving as quickly as you reasonably can with this sizable of a group, you think with everything you've come across, you might be able to provide for 1 or 2 people with the various bugs and a few living bits of plants around. But even here where there's some life, that's going to be a stretch.
How do the Hob Empire usually feed themselves?
They have a large system of farms and slaves that they do not feed properly. Bugbears
Yeah.
also just eat people.
Fair enough. It's not really sustainable.
It's really
they probably
not.
have some sort of fun.
The drastic downside to the way the Hob Empire is run, as well established, is that they constantly expand, because if they ever stop, they'll be consumed by their own needs.
Yeah, there's no long-term plan. Would ice cream?
Yeah, basically.
Would the river? I don't think I would know this well enough, but I'll ask. The river. Would there be shipping of food on the river? Do they send barges of food?
Typically, this one is wide enough to support that, so yes, that would be a situation. It travels past the main road and goes through several other cities.
Might have to become bandits.
Yeah.
That's. That would be. See, I was thinking like we could long term we could maybe get to the paladins or the elves and help them, but if we just become Robin Hood, that sounds pretty great.
So we're pretty far into the territory, right?
You are fairly deep into Empire territory.
So Darkessu wouldn't have any presence up here.
No, the closest you would be able to do is find some local war fronts, and the
That's what I
closest
meant,
you think you could get would be about 2 months' walk away from here.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The Hob Empire is expansive, and you are in its depths.
I would know from like a scrounging standpoint, the Prune wouldn't be much better. Probably, right?
From living off the land,
Like,
it's much more
Living off the
possible.
land.
It's not destroyed. It's just very cold and harder to do during certain months. Right now, it's summer, which is one of the prime times for hunting in your lands.
We're not anyone near it. So yeah, I think. Okay, let me. Have we? I'd say we probably rested at this point, right?
You guys have been marching this entire time. And this has just been talking as you've been moving along. Should you wish to set up camp, you could rest, but that would require you to set up camp.
How long have we been marching at this point?
That one will be up to you, but you know that you can march for at least 8 hours before people will absolutely need to stop.
I think we will definitely take that time while we have it.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna keep going in a straight line away from the place because, yeah, we just want to get distance at this point, and then tomorrow we can
Make other plans.
come up with a more,
Yeah.
stable strategy.
From what Rusty knows, because he has tried to get to the border multiple times and gotten very close to crossing it. Which area would probably be the easiest for him to procure a good amount of goods in, like, a city or something? Like, which direction?
For any city, Chalks is a major city that you could be going to. But
The
you know,
one
that's just,
being...
you know, kind of in the way. Drigard, or Drigard, is to the southwest of Chalks, and it is a major city which will have plenty of goods there. Along the main road to Chalks is a small town called Lulks, and it only has a bit over 2,000 residents, so you'd be able to procure something there at the very minimum. But those are the biggest ones in the nearby area.
Well, I'll tell everybody this information, of course.
How far did you say it was?
To Drigard? That is a hard thing to guess from here, but Rusty knows it's pretty far.
Are adventurers common? I doubt it. Like,
In the Empire of Avernus, no. The Adventurers Guild has been banned from the area. They...
a group of random strangers procuring a wagon full of supplies would be very suspicious.
Oh, most certainly. Though merchants do come through the area.
Yeah. Bomber is, what's it called? Or, I keep on forgetting his name.
Bommel?
Bommel. Yeah. Bommel is a merchant, correct?
Yes!
Can I go and ask him, does he know any contacts in the area? Like merchants who are in the area that might be able to help us get to the border or past it?
As you approach Bommel, it's been several hours of marching at this point, and he looks over you. His face is completely red. Well, perhaps. I thought I had some of them But, well, the hobgoblins didn't take too kindly to me going ahead and using a few shortcuts through the area. I thought that Avachia's lane would be sustainable, but not so much. Sorry. Haven't really looked like this in a while.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Wagons are more my style.
Mama, why are you so fat?
Wow.
Wow.
Well, the rotundity is part of one's mark as a successful merchant.
Oh, okay. You must be very successful.
Oh,
Very successful.
Yes.
Certainly not anymore.
That may be so, but I'm sure I'll be able to work it all back. And if anything, this bit of exercise will help display my status.
Yes, display your status, I see. Okay. He says he doesn't have any real contacts here.
Well, if we're done fat shaming our merchant friend.
So, I think at this point our best bet is probably to, well, highway robbery. I think is our best bet at this point.
Yeah. From how well defended are how well defended are the wagons or carriages in the area?
In general, it will depend. If they are carrying armaments, often very heavily guarded. If they're simply transporting food, it will be lighter. So it really will depend, and you aren't too certain just by your general knowledge of the area.
Okay. What is like the closest?
Sorry, was that what is like the closest?
What is like the closest? Sorry, I don't know why I'm having a lot of trouble just with words today. What the hell?
It's all good, man. Don't worry
What
about
is the closest trade route, do you think? That would probably have food. Or do I not know that information?
Bommel can tell you that one with ease. Avachi's lane is the supply line that runs directly through Darkesu, running from right next to the border of Brunei. It is a relatively well-maintained and well-guarded line, but there will definitely be food and weaponry passing through here on a frequent basis.
Is it a goblin route?
It is.
Or a hobgoblin route? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, Kudrow wouldn't participate in something like that against good people, but against hobgoblins, probably be okay with it.
And yeah, I don't think it's not like we're gonna be camping the road ever. Basically, just need enough supplies to move on. I still think getting out of the country is top priority.
Yep, I agree.
definitely.
Alrighty. Well, as you guys go ahead, you can set up camp. If people would like, they can try and force the troops into a forced march, and we'll throw out a bunch of constitution checks.
I don't think we need to go that far yet.
Alrighty. So, it is... I'll find out what the actual measurements for this are later. Just, I forgot to apparently set the measurement type. So, once everyone sets up camp, Rusty can pull out his map and you guys can corroborate a bit of some local knowledge and whatnot to try and get a grasp upon the area. So, this basic little map gives a very rough outline of the area and what you know about it. This area, all of the light green, is grassland and wasteland alike. The deeper green is forestry, and the dark green is taiga, as you go into colder Prunai territory.
So, yeah, I think we should make a beeline for forested area. And then, this is like the city that we were talking about, right? That would be relatively friendly?
Oh, not friendly.
Oh, so we need to stay away from that town.
It is another hobgoblin city, but it's not one that's actively hunting you.
Right.
This entire area is all hobgoblin territory. You are very deep in their area.
So avoiding cities is probably good. So yeah, where's that? So that you said there's a trade route that comes through somewhat close to here?
Yes, it passes by... Alright, that's a good idea, just thing for me. It passes through most of... what's the best way to put it? The cities along this line. So you know that it will pass through at least from there to there and go further off somewhere towards Prunai.
Alright.
It'll do some rounds and whatnot. But you're not exactly sure of the path, only its rough indicator. And it is a highway.
We said we rested now?
You will be resting this evening, that is correct.
Oh, okay, not yet though. Yeah, so I think that should be our first priority. And then maybe we might even have some transportation after that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh,
Trade route. Hope we can get something.
so we go from there, you know?
I ask, what's it called? The characters with their own portraits got their opinions on what we should do as well, if they agree with what.
Alrighty. Well, when it comes time to set up camp, they will ask for a meeting amongst everyone here, with a few of the other soldiers who seem to be ringleaders amongst the folks that you've picked up. And everyone just kind of sits around. We'll throw them on to this night for the time being, because all the camp maps I have apparently have, like, tree life, and that's just not allowed.
Okay. Makes sense.
Let's see. Oh, that's all those. Ignore that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all shared.
Yeah, that wasn't the point. I was just trying to copy paste. Bring the tokens over, but I forgot they're not set up as tokens because that's character things. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, everyone begins to set up camp. A few people take watches and keep an eye out over the area. No fires are started for your own benefit at the time being. Any way to alert them is certainly only going to bring hobgoblins directly to you. And a bit of smoke, I mean, sorry. So, everyone gathers around a small rock just to, as like a central point. People look towards each of you and ask what your plans are for the time being.
And now it's one day at a time. I suppose our long-term goal is getting out of this country, but we gotta secure some basic provisions before we get too far ahead of ourselves.
Definitely.
Very well. Tahani will start. I came to this place as part of somewhat regular visits to see my daughter. Tragically, I was unable to do so. Normally we have, well, a meeting spot, but I was found by hobgoblins and I ended up over here. I know that she is fine. She has been here for many years now. But I must be returning to Darkesu.
That's where I'm heading too.
Yes. I do not know if I can travel with such a group. If I am captured again, if they recognize anything about what I did back there, the arcane is not welcome in these lands. It's a miracle I wasn't executed the first time. It may be dangerous, but I would only be willing to go with a small group. And she wants to head Darkesu way. But if you were to head to Drigard, that my daughter is stationed in that area. I know she is fine, but if you could give her this letter, I would be greatly appreciated.
Alright.
And she will pull out from her clothes a letter. It is sealed.
Deal.
Anyway. Next up, Wallish. Well, I'm rather intrigued by everything that did happen here. And while I came over in this direction for some studies and the like, I had no intention of remaining in the Hob Empire. I was planning on heading off to Prunai. I think it should be quite interesting figuring out where these howlers came from. They had to have come from that general direction, so more investigation I think is warranted. So I will be heading along that way. If you'd like to accompany me, I would be glad to be traveling with this group. Saves me plenty of headache in at least, the hobgoblins slaughtering me in the night department. Savvy Ray just kind of indicates at her neck, which is still quite badly bruised. She writes down on the ground with her taloned feet, business isn't done. I'll stay with you. But that's all you get out of her.
Okay.
That's enough.
Flavio, I will gladly remain and defend the group. It would be an injustice to leave all of our men behind. I wish to head back to Darkesu. We must inform them of what we saw here, the weakness of the hobgoblins in this moment, and potentially restore all these broken men back to their former lives. War is a terrible thing, and they have endured enough. So, I will stay with them, but I would ask that we do return them home. Bommel, I will definitely stay with the group. I have no intention of trying to find my own way out there. Today was hard enough just walking for so long. I am not going to try and eat worms and grubs from the ground if I can avoid it. Nor would I prefer to be captured again. That was dreadful.
I'm just trying to leave the Empire. I'll go with anyone.
Suppose I'm not heading anywhere specific long term, just heading away from places.
I have to get back to my company at some point. However, getting everybody, I think getting out of this country and bringing everybody with us is a noble cause.
Indeed, brother.
And if we kill a few hobgoblins on the way, perfectly fine.
Such is the fate of war. Scone does speak up. I haven't been anywhere in a very long time. I might head off to the desert, see what's waiting for me out that direction. I hear the...
How long have you been in there, anyways?
Good question. Don't see the moon much, so... could be any amount of time, really. Years, months, 17 days. Who knows?
You, probably.
If only. You know? I might go to the hero's graveyard. Yeah, that's always a great time around this part of year, eh? Anyone who wants to can give me a knowledge geography check about whatever the hell he's talking about.
Certainly.
Untrained.
Alrighty. Sigvard, you know the Hero's Graveyard is a very strange place for anybody to want to go. The center of this continent of Tepremia was the direct middle of the Gods' War's conflicts. It's where so many battles were held and fought between both sides. The Hero's Graveyard is named as such because it is the area which has never recovered from all of the fighting. Instead, it's just a terrible wasteland of ruined civilizations and dust. The desert around it is just as bad as anything else, and the area there is somewhat habitable if you're mad. The swelling planar energy has brought life and destruction to the area in equal part. Hero's Graveyard is specifically the portion of a sinkhole, which has the plane of water infusing it to provide some level of life. The surrounding desert is moderately more inhospitable. Still nothing you'd ever want to go see in your lifetime.
Interesting choice of destination.
What can I say? Call me an interesting man.
Oh.
Okay. Which way do you guys think we should go?
Probably to the trade route first.
Yeah, I'm thinking west till we hit the trade route, and then probably keep going west into the woods. I feel like
Yeah.
the woods is probably a good place to lose, like, our tracks, essentially.
It also has plants. You could generally eat plants.
You can
Right.
generally eat plants. It may be tough to get there, but it will be worthy.
It's going to be tough to get anywhere, so
Oh,
let's not say
definitely.
too much.
So, if that is the case, then Savire, Bommel, and Flavio will be remaining with you. Wallash will be heading off to Pranai, Scum somewhere else, and Tahani in a similar direction, but without the party.
We're heading mostly towards Pranai.
No, he'll be able to stick with you for the time being, but
Yeah.
he will eventually be parting ways. Yes, that's that. Scum is just gonna wander off in the morning. That's just how he.
Yeah.
That's just how he rolls, man. He doesn't take any food or anything else. Just some basic leather armor, a long sword, and then just walks away. You
I
don't
feel
know
like
if you'll ever
he's
see that.
really, really strong, or he's just dead.
One of the two. Before people sleep in the night, Tahani does bring each of you into a tent, which she just kind of don't know how they got there, but there's a tent there now. And she invites each of you in at the same time. I'm not exactly sure how to say this, but you may be unaware that the hobgoblins brand whoever they imprison. She looks over you, Rusty. I'm sure you're well aware of such a thing.
Do not.
The marks are invisible. And, well, they mark you as your position within the Empire. It may be painful, but I can alter this. I would hate to hurt any of you, but I can mold the marking so that you would appear as the highest rank you reasonably could. That of favored slaves of a particular individual. It might grant you some leeway. Grunts and other gavs may not pay too much attention and simply wave you on, let you go about your business. Anyone with authority may question it and immediately catch on to whatever's happening here, especially with so many around you. You might be able to lie and say that you're transporting other slaves to a new location or something to that effect, but them with armor and weapons will not make that easy. But yes, if you are willing, I can shape this marking. I can also show it to you so you don't think I'm simply deceiving you.
Oh, no. Rusty just lets it happen. He's like, hell yeah.
Alright. And the two of you? I could simply remove it, but then you would have no theoretical defense should you come across them. When you return to Daikesu, I'm sure clerics will be able to simply undo this. It's not impossible to remove, it's just convenient to have. And this way, at least you shouldn't be able to be tracked by them. Well,
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
not magically at least.
Yep, I'll go ahead. Let her do it.
Yeah, Rusty already gave her his permission.
Alrighty. Congratulations, guys. You get ranked above livestock now. You're
It's
welcome.
the first time Rusty has not been livestock in his whole life. I ranked up.
You have advanced from upper rank to lemure rank. Congratulations.
No way. That's
You're ranked.
awesome.
You're ranked now as high now as the chef that got murdered casually.
Yep. That's awesome. Great.
Alrighty. Anyway. It is a painful experience. There is invisible shaping going on your back. Something close to your neck being changed and warped as scars are unmade and rewritten, then turning invisible as if there was nothing there before. All you're left to remind you of what just happened was a bit of singeing pain. But it is done. And for now, you may have some security. I'm afraid I'll be leaving in the morning. I do wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. And I hope that we can meet once more in Daikesu.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well,
Best
wherever
of luck
that
in your
is.
journey. see it one day. I can guarantee that. But for now, you should get some rest. You have a long journey ahead of you. And thank you for your assistance.
Thank you for your assistance.
And with that, Tahani takes her leave. So, once you all leave the hut, the tent, people begin the night watches, and you're able to get a bit of rest. The people are grateful that they're actually able to taste freedom and relax, even if only for a short while. Hunger will not strike them today, but moving forward, you hope you have enough rations to get by. However, now with some semblance of a journey planned, we will begin our long trek as you are finally stripped of your shackles. And that's all we end the session.
Yay!
Yay! Do we level up?
Yes.
Roll credits.
Oh my god!
The
You
end.
can reload.
This is like... You have to be kidding me.
No, you level up. Don't worry.
Wow.
You guys earned the level up.
What do I get for leveling up? I think I get like...
Plus 1d6 sneak attack. And yes, everyone gets a feat.
Oh, we also get +1 resistance.
Yep,
because we're
everyone gets
doing-
+1 to all saves because of automatic bonus progression.
Yay!
Oh, is that right? I forgot we were doing that.
Yep.
I have no idea what feat I'm gonna get, but it's probably gonna be extra discovery.
So, +1 to level, and then... Wait, it's not letting me... Oh, I have to press edit. Wait, do I?
No, go to the configuration tab if you're looking for level.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then you add
You're
one.
right.
Ooh, divine grace.
Yeah,
I'm
paladin
getting all
saves.
sorts of getting all sorts of saves now.
What's that give you? Like a +4 this level up or something?
That is, yep. Now it's +4.
Oh, I get my beast form mutagen.
Oh yeah.
I put level
You double
3,
check
that
things.
automatically did it, right?
Probably.
They might have to go
automatically did a lot
through-
of the stuff.
It
Oh,
might have.
it'll do some things for you.
Like
Yeah, but
health.
then I manually apply the ranks and...
Yeah, ranks and a bunch of other stuff. You also need to go through and pick out your new feat and features that you need to put in there. Which you did get a couple.
Okay.
I don't know if it did your saves and your BAB either.
Actually,
Ooh,
I'll
good
do
question.
that some other time, because I kind of gotta go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all good, man. Before you go,
Okay.
would you like to roll HP?
Sure. Yes.
Alrighty. Now, just so you remember, you can make a roll, and then if you don't like it, I can roll for you. But if I roll for
Okay.
you, you have to take what I get.
It's D8 or D6?
You're D10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you got a lot of health, man.
Okay.
Alright, do you want to
I
take
like
my
that
roll
roll.
instead? Are you sure?
Yeah, of course I'll take your roll.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll take the +10. I'll
Yeah,
I'll just put that in automatically. So that's 29 total health now.
You'll be on 31, actually, because you add your con each level.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see your favorite class. There's a lot to leveling up. You don't have to worry.
Ooh, I got.
Oh my god, everyone's just gonna roll max HP, aren't they?
Oh,
gosh.
We're gonna have like 500 HP.
And here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna do it too.
Come on, get a
I
one.
regret it.
Get a one. Ah!
That's still
7 out of 8 is still.
that's really good still.
Do you want to
That
fish for this?
bank.
Do you want to fish for an 8, man? Hey?
Maybe.
Don't tempt me now. I will be
Okay.
tempted.
Good night, you guys.
Have a good night, man. Hope you had a good time.
Definitely did.
31.
Bye bye.
31 for now. I'll figure out my favorite class later.
Oh,
But
yeah.
What is this thing? Right. Okay. So whenever I have a mutagen, I get to pick one of the special abilities from Alter Self, which includes
Beast Morph.
Wait, from
Yeah.
Alter Self?
Yeah.
Huh, I thought it was
Beast Morph, I
shape.
think, isn't it?
Mhm.
Or Beast Shape, yeah.
Well, it becomes B shape later.
Oh,
The
okay.
simple version I get at level 3 is the list from Alter Self.
So you get dark vision.
I could get dark vision, low light vision, scent, or swim. And
Oh boy.
dark vision. Maybe scent if the situation calls for it,
Yeah,
but I
basically.
doubt it will, considering we're being tracked, not tracking. So, quick question about that ability.
Yep.
Does that stack, like, okay, it starts off as Alter Self, and then becomes B-Shape 1, and 2, and 3, like, so I pick my thing from Alter Self, like the Dark Vision,
Yep.
and then I get the B-Shape 1. Does the Alter Self buff get replaced by the B-Shape change?
Let's have a look-see.
I'm fairly confident it becomes it.
Yeah, I assumed that it would, because B-Shape is just a straight upgrade in options, because it has all the
Yeah,
same
and plus
things
it
that
goes
are.
up to, like, okay, so the first one I get 1 Alter Self ability. At 6th level I get 2 B-Shape 1.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely
Yeah,
a
yeah,
B-Shape.
10th I get
Yeah.
3. It doesn't explicitly say it.
Yeah, but it's
So
definitely
I think,
assumed.
if I remember correctly, because I played a Beast Morph a while back, it just adds options. I think you can still pick from the Alter Self list, but then
Yeah, no.
But that's
at 6th level you can
redundant.
get 2 options, and it includes the Beast Shape
Like-
list.
My question was through some weird,
Yeah, I understand where you're trying
and
to come
forgetting
from.
to put in a sentence, would I be able to get 2 Beast Shape 1 and the 1 Alter Self?
Right.
No, I wouldn't say so.
I didn't think so. That seemed a
Thank
bit
you for
crazy,
checking rather than
I
just
would-
assuming, though.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna deal with all that anyway, because that would mean at like 10th level I have 5 different things to pick. from 3
Yeah.
different lists, and I'm just like, yeah.
Effort.
But yeah, no. It's pretty cool. I think it's B-Shape. Which one is it?
B-Shape 2, that's when you get Pounce.
Yes, that's exactly
The only B-Shape that anyone ever cares about. I take the form of a dire tiger, I pounce, I kill people.
Now that I have my mutagen, right?
You can
I
fight.
can fight. I can see. I can fight. But no, I get what? A D8 bite and 2 D6 claws
Mm-hmm.
whenever I eat my mutagen.
You just, tripled your damage output this level,
And sneak attack. Oh, and also I just took my mutagen, which means I get +4 strength.
Yeah. Almost like you're now a character.
It's almost like I built my character around this mutagen.
But then we didn't have a solid hour even once you had an alchemy kit.
I also have my, the other things my not spells.
Yes.
I could do like enlarged person and expeditious retreat.
Which I also
I have
handy.
prepared. And cure light wounds, because
Yeah.
we don't have. I mean, we have a sort of healer, but like,
He has channel. No, sorry. He has lay on hands now.
lay on hands.
Yeah, lay on hands. So I just looked it up. It actually looks like from the text it should stack, except that
Multiple
because-
polymorph
because-
effects simultaneously.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
So
the
that's
one.
I would have to say like by the class itself it should stack, but if you like look up polymorph effects and how they stack and all that jazz. Like,
Yeah, it's that one.
also, balance.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Good.
I'm gonna say balance-wise, getting dark vision on top of your, I don't know what B-Shape 1 trip ability is gonna, that's not a big deal, let's be honest here. But still, it's like,
Why can't you shit?
is there trip on B-Shape 1?
One.
I thought that's like,
No, it's. Although. So, B-Shape 1 has climb of 30 feet, the funny one that I'm going to skip, swim of 30 feet, dark vision of 60, low light and scent. And then the one I skipped was a fly of 30 feet with average maneuverability.
hey man, you guys, you're welcome to go ahead and get a fly speed when you hit level 6, I don't give a fuck.
But werewolves don't have wings. The whole point of this character is that he turns himself into a werewolf.
Well-
Something approximating one.
Well, now you can become a vampire werewolf. Duh.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, divided by 2. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you doing all
I
this.
was like, there's no way I'm doing 3d6 heal.
You can put, oh, that's cool.
There it goes.
You can put the dice rolls in the notes. That's cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really helpful.
Yeah, I just started figuring out how to, like, I guess use Roll20. Like a
Yeah,
week
you
ago.
can make macros for everything, and it's great.
CS is your friend if you ever get improved critical.
I've got, because another player in another game I'm playing is playing a barbarian, and so I was just kind of curious, so I figured out how to get him scaling bonus health.
Yeah.
He rages. So
I've got not an alchemist, a rogue that does alchemist stuff in another game, and I have coded in all the alchemical splash weapons.
Oh god,
and
why?
because you can't put them in, like, you can individually put them into the main tab, but it takes up so much space, so I just coded it into each of the I think I actually might have copied it. No, I didn't copy it here. So all I have to do is click on the visual for, like, Alchemist Fire per se, and it'll automatically add in the roll, the damage, the, splash damage, and all that stuff.
I
Like, if
just
it's all how you
have
made
no
your,
life and can remember
potion
all of
earlier.
Yep.
Because, like, almost all of them are 1d6 damage, unless you go for Alchemist Bombs.
Right. Yeah, so this is the code I'm using for my lay on hands. So it's automatically going to calculate the levels. So as I level up, it'll automatically update the
yeah,
The
healing
amount. Yeah.
like as I was looking into it, like it's not hard per se. It's just learning
And takes
to reference.
time.
Yeah.
And yeah, their syntax could use a lot of
Yeah.
like, why do I need 7 brackets? It doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry about it. Braces are your
My
friend.
V-shape 1 power, my power spike is gonna be so good. I get to pick 3 of these. I could get grab, pounce, and trip all at the same time. So I don't think. Yeah, no. Grab
Oh
don't
crap!
be that
That code is actually wrong because I'm multi-classing.
That is
good.
true.
Yeah, reference.
Power
class,
level.
Class 1 level.
Yeah.
I can't be sneaking that extra in yet.
Yeah. Well, it works out to the same right now,
Yeah.
but
At this exact moment.
there it goes. That's good now.
Are you only going to stick with just the one level in War Priest? Do you think you're going to go for more?
Probably just the one. It was sort of my shortcut to Tower Shield proficiency,
Ah, yep.
which I could have done with a level in Fighter, but the War Priest A was more thematic, and also the War
Cantrip's
Priest
cool.
got me shield
Some
focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the blessings and the spells, and they're not nearly as good as the extra +1 PAP from Fighter, but I think it's more fun.
Oh, yeah. It also keeps the flavor a bit more, you know?
Also, considering the fact that our highest caster is an alchemist, some extra spells, are not, wouldn't be.
Well, so the thing is too. So the archetype that I'm using for the War Priest is 6th Wing Bulwark, which is the archetype for Regathiel,
Which is
and Regath
super in flavor for the Infallible
for
Justice.
Infallible Justice. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like
We
it.
have some. I can't wait to get B-Shape 3 and get stuff like web.
Yep.
Right.
The werewolf starts shooting web out of its mouth at you, and you just don't understand what's going on.
Nah, they get rake. I'm probably gonna get rake.
Bro, you're just gonna take all the weirdest abilities and become this eldritch horror werewolf?
It's like I drink my B-Shape 3 and I visually turn into a werewolf, except instead of getting things like dog vision and pounce, I instead get web, poison, and rake. Swim of 60 feet.
Yeah.
So I go fins it for a tail or something.
Oh crap! The feat I was going to take is for tower shield. We haven't found a tower shield yet. So,
No.
well, I'm still going to take it.
What were you gonna pick up?
Mobile bulwark style.
Ah, yes.
You
I
are going to
love
hate me by the end of it.
Oh, I know. Look, man, these
these
people were
to play a character.
chilling out with their +4 to hit and occasionally hitting you. They're only gonna hit on 20s. That's just gonna be the way it works.
Oh my god, mobile bulwark is that, like, as soon as I saw it, because I was basically sat down one day and was like, I'm gonna try and make tower shields viable.
Yep,
And
that's what I did too, and that's where I came up with this build.
yeah.
Well, a version of this build anyway.
I have a path builder, and one of the builds I have saved I've called the True Trash Can, because it's a full plate tower shield.
Yep.
Yep, that's what this is based on, is my version of that.
Yeah, it's just mobile bulwark style is so fun.
So I the issue with tower shields has always been keeping enemies focused on you.
Mm-hmm.
So my goal when creating this build was to try to find a reason for enemies to attack me instead of other people. So I picked up the Sacred Shield Paladin because I can grant my shield bonus to a nearby ally. And the oh wait, this is not, never mind. That's not this one. So my other build has Sacred Shield, so I would grant my my shield bonus to adjacent allies, and then also the Bastion of Good instead of Smite Evil.
Yes.
Has it's like a BBEG like mute. You one enemy does half damage to all your allies.
Ooh.
So they can either attack me for full damage, or they can attack my allies for half damage. And it's just like, yep, that'll get them to attack me.
Yeah, they'll hate you for it.
Yep.
As I was making this character, like with my feat selections, I was probably gonna use the feats to as my defensive options, like medium armor proficiency, stuff like that. But if you're gonna do that, I might just go like full glass cannon and just hide behind you every turn.
So my Secret Shield Paladin 2 is an aid another character. So I don't even really attack with that character. I will just sit there at the front line and grant people like +6 to their next hit, and then have bodyguards. So
yeah, I believe in you, don't worry.
and then it stacks. So aid another to aid someone's AC stacks with the Sacred Shield bonus. So all of a sudden, any adjacent allies to me are going to have +10 AC constantly.
It's beautiful.
Fighter was, admittedly, I'm not that wacky, but my fighter was the Phalanx fighter archetype.
Yep.
Oh, I love that too.
Yeah,
Spend a move
stab
action
people
to
with
give
this.
cover to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And his whole plan was basically to just stand next to, I guess, his fellow frontliner and just vital strike, move action, vital strike, move action, vital
Right.
strike. Just to maybe double move if I have to, if my guy moves.
Oh, I had Holy Tactician.
But like, ooh, depending on how combat flow ends up working out later, we might pick up the teamwork feat, the double move thing.
Oh, I can do that. So, since I'm Holy Tactician, I actually get
Free
bonus teamwork feats, and I can grant them to people.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, just do that, and then we can move together. Out of all the teamwork feats, besides the ones that deal with flanking, that one seems like the best one.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
I forget what it's called. I have to go look it up real quick.
Outflank is your best friend. Let's be honest here.
When an adjacent ally with this feat moves, you can move up to your speed as an immediate action, as long as your movement ends adjacent to that ally. If you do so, you are staggered on your next turn. This movement provokes attacks of opportunity as normal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. I have Intercept Charge as the first one that I have listed. because anytime someone charges, I can just move in their way and take the hit, or attack them, or get an AOO. There's one that I would love to get. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but there's the one that's if I charge, everyone else gets a free charge action too, and it doesn't even take away their turn, so we can just charge through everyone. You have to get level 10, and you have to have 3 teamwork feats already just to qualify for it.
Yeah, that's right. Coordinated charge. That thing's so dumb. I remember that.
And I can get pounds.
Yeah. And that one has no restrictions on it, by the way. So it's an immediate action, charge, get a full round of attacks on your turn. I now full round attack them. Haha.
Yeah, that would be... sounds wacky, but it's also, it requires so much setup.
Yeah.
This is one style feat that I was doing with a different build. Here we go. But I might go myself. The outslung style.
Oh yeah, outslug.
Choose one weapon from the close fighter weapon group. I'll have to double check if claws count.
They are natural, not close.
While using this style, you gain when you take a 5-foot step, you gain +1 dodge, +1 dodge to AC, and +1 bonus on weapon damage rolls with the chosen weapon. So yeah, it's not actually that bad if I don't use the weapon I want. It's just because later on you get stuff like a 10-foot, 5-foot step.
Yeah, that's the
things like that. That's like the capstone.
Yeah. Hey man, my favorite. It's not technically a style feat, but my favorite one still remains Dimensional Dervish. That's the good shit. Fuck.
I had trappings of the warrior, occultist. Basically 6th level caster with full BAP.
Yeah.
And I went Dimensional Dervish and so spoilers I guess. Rise of the Rune Lords, I don't know if y'all have ever run it. Yep. But in the final fight there's a guy, a dragon, and a giant.
Yep.
I soloed the giant by myself because of Dimensional Dervish. I was like, y'all have got the other 2. I'm gonna teleport to the giant and take him out. And just, I had my weapon was like an adamantine halberd with some enchantments on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? You get that. You do this with. Oh, it's like an arcane trickster type of build. It's the rogue wizard one. We dimension door and self flank with your self flank.
Yeah.
And you use the spell which gives you touch attacks for all of your attacks. And if you use greater invisibility. It's like a bunch of random bullshit setup. But basically, you start teleporting around someone, flanking with yourself while being invisible and getting touch attacks. Mm-hmm. And you just sneak attack them to death. It's really funny. That was a dumb build. I love Arcane Trickster. Arcane Trickster is so fun. It's not good, but it's so fun.
Ah, damn it. I don't qualify for shapeshifter style, because I'm technically not shapeshifting.
I'm looking at my future feats. I have improved critical coming up, and then also Slayer's Knack, because I technically have the favorite enemy against goblinoids.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to double my crit threat on longsword versus goblinoids.
Does that stack?
Sort of. It's not. It doesn't stack in the same way that it won't double and then keep doubling. It doubles the base. So it's basically like I'll add 1 to my crit and then add another 1 to my crit.
Okay, that's all good. I was just trying to think, 'cause basically everything in Pathfinder says no, you can't get beyond a 15 to 20 crit range.
Right.
I mean, look, man. Back in 3.5.
Oh no, maybe it doesn't.
Level 20 gunslinger?
Yeah.
No, you're right. It doesn't. It actually, so the improved critical didn't say anything, but Slayer's Knack actually says that it doesn't stack with that. So
Yeah, most things don't,
Oh, well.
because otherwise, one of the most powerful things you could do is just get like falchion with keen, and then get improved critical, and then you crit on
Right.
7 to 20.
What were we doing? We were doing. Oh, I remember. It was a one shot, I think, and I think we were using spheres of power.
Oh no!
Which It's all kinds of wacky.
Yeah.
But I love spheres of power. Honestly, it's so good. But was spheres of power? I don't know. Basically, one of my friends had like 6 arms,
Yep.
and we had custom made, the efficiency quiver, but
Yes.
it could store like one-handed weapons, and he spent all of his character gold on a bunch of unenchanted obsidian kukris, because obsidian has fragile, and
he was gonna break
had
them.
improved critical and kukri, so he almost every attack he threatened, and he would just break the kukri to crit.
Yeah, because it's
Had,
that
like,
stupid feat.
30 kukris for the one shot.
Amazing.
Critting is something.
I love going absolutely ham on consumable items during one shots because they're so much fun. They're so useless, but they're so fun. Feather Token Whip is the best thing. Don't judge me.
what was it? Oh, feather tokens. Yeah.
Yeah, Feather Tokens is so good.
Someone I was playing with killed my character, mostly intentionally, with a feather token once. We were losing a pretty significant battle, and we were underground, and the feather tokens don't necessarily spell out all of the rules for what happens. So he threw a feather token tree.
Yep, the classic.
And so the DM ruled that, it caused a cave-in, collapsed the whole place as the rest of the team escaped, but I did not.
Unfortunate. Yeah. The first time I ever dealt with Feather Token, someone used the Feather Token tree to make it grow and push a dragon against the ceiling just so we could all run away. Because he couldn't hurt it, but it trapped it there for a bit until it melted the tree enough.
Yep.
Yeah. The DM was very mad about that encounter. They really wanted to kill everyone because that player was being a complete dickhead. It was Dragonlance series.
Oh, yeah.
And he had read all the books and seen all the stuff before, so he was like metagaming and spoiling and plotting out based on everything. So she was just like, really fucking don't want to kill everyone off. Make new characters and just do it again without him this time. And then he goes ahead and pulls this shit. Memories. Anyway. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. If you have any questions for leveling up or whatnot throughout the week, feel free to hit me up.
I think I'm done with the exception of skills.
Yeah.
Have to find a feat. It might just be something boring.
Mobile bulwark style. It's all the rage.
But I don't.
Pick up a tower shield and shoot from behind it.
Extra discovery into a rogue talent, because I think you can pick those for yourself. Into minor magic, so you can cast Create Water. There you go.
I'll have to look at the discoveries. Maybe I don't want to just pick up Enduring Mutagen, but I might.
Yeah. Actually, something really dumb if you want to do it. Can you get rogue talents as in your archetype? I think you can, can't you?
I don't think nothing changes my discoveries.
Oh,
So-
dang.
If there's a discovery that lets you get a rogue talent,
There is.
yes.
Oh, maybe there's not. I thought there was.
No, there's investigator one that does,
Oh, yeah.
because they're part rogue.
Yeah, it does not look like I can. Well, let's see if there's any fun mutagen ones. Or they have fail.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember if the mutagen ones can stack together. I think they can't, but I don't remember exactly. Something to keep in mind. It's not too big a deal though. Oh, you could always take firearm proficiency so you can rob Rusty. He can shoot faster than you now, but you can still steal his gun.
You could take the fire team teamwork feat so that you guys can just work together to fire those giant ballistas.
Yeah! Beautiful. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I looked up. Vivisectionist. You can take bleeding attack as a rogue talent instead of a discovery, and at 10th level you can take crippling strike instead of a discovery. So you can get rogue talents. It's just two specific ones.
Oh, right, I'm a vivisectionist too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's why you don't have bombs. But oh well.
Yeah, I'm probably never gonna do any of this torturous transformation. I'm probably never gonna do any of that. The transformation stuff. I'm just here for. The only reason I picked Vivisectionist was because I would never be able to really use bombs.
Yeah, I understand. You want to go ahead and go for the savage mauling of sneak attacks.
Another archetype that replaced bombs with something worthwhile, I probably would have picked that.
Fair.
What I did.
There isn't.
Oh yeah. My other character that I'm playing in a different campaign, Iron Gods actually, I'm playing a rogue who takes the underground chemist archetype. So it's doing basically the opposite of what you did. So instead of dropping bombs, I picked a different class and picked up bombs.
Bloody strike.
Oh,
bleeding attack?
You don't want bleeding attack. I hate bleeding attack.
So I can take one additional point of bleeding each round. Sneak attack. Bleeding creatures take that amount of damage. I know how bleed works. Bleeding can be stopped. Okay.
Yeah, DC 15 heal check, that kind of thing. I don't like bleeding attack. That's just personal thing.
Bleed damage never seems worth it.
It is only worth it if you want to make low-level casters pass concentration checks, because it's a form of continuous damage. So it can be a thing. It's not useful.
But like, if your entire character is centered around hit and run.
Yeah, then it's useful. But you most of the time are fighting for party that doesn't all do that exact thing.
Yeah, in normal combat that lasts 4 rounds. Oh no, I've dealt a total of 8 damage with it. It's like...
Huzzah!
It's just...
Did you go strength or dex, or both?
I am strength. Barely. 16 strength, 12 dex.
You could do like combat maneuvers if you're interested in that. Disarm is my absolute favorite combat maneuver.
It is obnoxious.
I have another rogue that I played. It is a improvised weapons master. So disarm is fun. What was that?
I have 3 attacks, so sacrificing 1 for a trip or something wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, right.
And I will get the trip. I don't know. Does the trip feature? I know the trip feature would get like the bonuses.
Yeah.
But it doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity, right? If I have
if
actual
it's
attack with a trip on it, yeah, I didn't think so.
It specifically doesn't. It's a free action as well when it's with the bite trip thing.
But if I get improved trip, then
it's +2.
When I trip with my natural attack, it does the damage with the natural attack. It trips them, and then I get to attack them again.
Yeah. Look, man, you need to go... You take improved unarmed strike, or unarmed combatant, whatever it is for this, and then you go down and you get the brute stomp. You go down that list. They fall... You trip someone by biting them, and then you make an AO because they fell down. And then because they fell down onto the ground, you kick them in the face. it's a good fighting chain. Trust me.
Yeah, a friend of mine went barbarian who did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like vicious stomp.
Yeah, it's vicious stomp. Yeah, brute stomp style is the thing. Yes. There was a stupid fucking bullet charge dwarf. Bullets. Was it bullet style?
Yeah.
Yeah. They. I wanted to make the overrun maneuver useful.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
mounted combat for that.
No, not even. Screw that. Literally just run at them as a dwarf with like an absurdly high bonus. Then
It's
there
more
was
like going. It's more like underrun.
yeah, realistically,
Just knock them over your shoulder.
you need to get 4 higher than their CMD if you want to get a free trip on them. And then there was like Spike Destroyer, where you get a swift action attack against them because you did that, and you can still vicious stomp alongside it. So you could like run over multiple people and vicious stomp multiple times per turn. Unfortunately, they were a dwarf, so they still had a 20-foot movement speed.
All right.
Man, I wish styles weren't all locked behind unarmed strike.
I know, right?
Styles
Not-
is such a fun idea.
Just got to jump on that mobile bulwark style. That's not
Yeah.
locked behind on improvised
There is
or unarmed. I mean,
aesthetic style. That's
Yeah, there's like a few, but like
yeah.
yeah. Actually, I think when I did my Beast Morph, I think I actually did a style. I did, I think Boar style. I can't remember whether that must be unarmed though.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds unarmed.
Dragon style is like the most common one for people to take because strength for damage increase.
I remember.
Oh, I did Beast Morph and then I did the Claws, I think. How did I get Claws? Oh, I was a Tiefling. That's why. I remember now.
What was it? One of the builds I did was a Master of Many Styles. Always fun.
Yeah, it's always a great time.
And
Wild card slots.
What did I call it? I called it the name I have saved is the Masturbator.
Yeah.
His whole purpose was to run around and provoke attacks of opportunity. Because
And
he had
then
crane
snakes,
style,
snake style,
he
crane
had-
style.
And he had, I think, wolf style does it, and in one instance of him, I had turtle style, where like if you provoke attack of opportunity and they miss, you can like grapple them with one hand.
Yeah, snapping turtle. That's it.
It's his whole purpose was to run around and provoke attacks of opportunity. And I'm like, this is a great gimmick that will work once against
Right.
every enemy,
Yeah, against every individual enemy.
and then they'll catch on and they won't attack me. But then hey, I could just attack them. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's just I don't know. I'll think of a feat.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find it. Worst case scenario, you just end up going dodge.
Power attack.
Power attack's free in this, remember?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I should probably add all that.
Yeah.
Which one do you do? Oh, you do the full PDF? Is this the...
Yeah, the full
'cause
PDF.
There's like that one blog post that has a few of them, and then there's the PDF, which has a lot.
It's
The
basically a
blog post was
rewriting
the
of-
old one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The PDF is a rewrite of the blog post and basically the core rulebook.
Yeah.
Oh, there is one thing that you actually might be interested in for Cudril. I can't remember what the prereqs are, but basically it gives you evasion while you have a shield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. D is...
What I could do. Step
Shield
up.
evasion.
You could...
exposed
Someone did
to
flex on you because you didn't have shield... You didn't have step up.
Oh, that's a third-party feat.
Iron Guard.
Iron Guard.
That's what it is in the PDF. Oh, it's BAB6 is the prerequisite. Yeah, as long as you have a heavy shield or tower shield in one hand, you gain the benefits of the Rogue's Evasion class building.
Oh, that's cool.
You do, unlike Evasion, you do not need to be wearing light or medium armor to benefit from this effect. Yeah, it's a neat little thing. Like, it's the cool thing of I have a shield. I can hide from fireballs behind it.
Right. They haven't gone through. They have a couple good feats in here, don't they?
Unarmed combatant replaces improved unarmed strike, and that one is literally just improved grapple plus unarmed strike, and your unarmed strikes are default 1d6 damage. Your punches are better than daggers.
And have savage charge. That you final strike on a charge or spring attack.
Yep.
That's not something I care about because
Yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
I want to attack a lot, not one big attack.
I think there is a section. Yeah, they have specifically new feats. Powerful stride. Once per day, take a 10-foot step instead of a 5-foot step. Scorpion stance lets you do maneuvers on bigger people. Whirling cleave lets you take a 5-foot step during a cleave or great cleave. I think hamstring replaces like standstill as a concept, where you can slow people down.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like the big stuff. Alright.
Ooh, greater shield focus. That'd be fun too.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just a +1.
But plus one
these
days.
These aren't all changed. That's still pretty good though.
Oh yeah, a bunch of them are just like I said, they're just
Deflect.
things from the core rulebook.
Yeah.
Good. I think I might head off for now, guys. I'll let you read through that and figure out stuff.
I'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Then.
Have a good one, guys.
You.
No, we were just talking and chatting, like level up and shit. We're finishing up for a little while now. May's gonna be here shortly, I imagine. When